Hello everyone and welcome back to the Talk in Progress podcast. This is episode
Twa. What's that?
number two.
Episode 2, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm Ben and this is Dave.
Hi.
And yeah, the last time since we should done episode 2 was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's came up.
Yeah, been a lot of stuff.
We wanted to wait for it to get a little bit of a power behind it.
Yeah, but also as well. We've had some sort of painting in our house that's been
redecorating
and stuff like that. But no, yeah. So, but we're back, and we've got quite a lot of views.
Yeah. How much have we got?
Almost 100.
Oh wow, that's good.
Which is pretty jokes. How we expected to get about 3 or 4.
Yeah. Yes, that's good. I like that. That's good, a really good amount.
Yeah, but no, we're back, and
hello.
Yeah. So no, it might be a little bit echoey. I haven't tested it out too much because the room is empty.
The room's empty,
completely empty.
So it's probably quite echoey.
Yeah, it's
cool.
Hopefully, it's not that bad for you guys though. But yeah, let's on with the show. Not as on schedule as usual because we haven't really got any topics lined up. We're probably just going to kind of...
Yeah, we're just going to roll off here.
Yeah. So, I want to talk a little bit about Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird, why?
Oh, come on.
Shit's dead, man.
It's not. Yeah, it's not dead.
It is dead. The creator's still getting the money.
That's why I want to talk about it.
Yeah,
everyone's
still
saying,
getting money.
And I have to admit, I thought about this. Everyone's saying about Flappy Bird, how why would you give up that much money? Why would you give up getting what was he getting 10k?
No, but he still gets it.
That's what I'm saying. Still gets it.
But it would be growing because
it would be growing, and do you like it how coincidentally or conveniently he was like, oh yeah, I'll take it down next week, because the amount of people that bought it after he said that, it's and now they're using it as a thing to sell phones and stuff.
Yeah.
Dave showed me the other day on was it eBay or something?
eBay, yeah.
It's iPhone comes with Flappy Bird. That's some sort of thing that
they're selling for a lot.
Yeah, they're putting an extra $50 on it or something like that. They're putting quite a lot of extra.
Isn't it free though?
It's a free game, but it's not out anymore. It's just
I know. It's hardly a novelty. I mean, it's pretty cheap programming.
It's a pretty cheap game.
It's a rehashed game or something else.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that last week. Remake. Games, yeah. But no, I don't know. I enjoy it, but it's just frustrating when you die. It's really frustrating. It's one of them really frustrating games. But no,
I just when I play, I feel as if I don't get frustrated by it.
I just get really addicted to it. I think my highest score's 60. I've always been trying to beat that. I've always been trying to get above that, but no. But I can't believe he's still getting money from it though. He's still getting money from Flappy Bird. He's still getting probably more than 10k a day now.
10k.
It's a lot of money. No, it's a lot of money, man. No, it's good. Good for him. He's still programming games, but things like that, you only get a game like that big. I mean, for some game developers, they'll do several games, but for that, it's kind of a one in, it's kind of like a
1 in 100 chance of that happening.
Yeah, but
anyways, yeah, because I hear about this a lot, and it's just creators don't actually know what consumers want anymore, because you see something like Flappy Bird just blows up, and then probably people are trying to
and it's such a basic
follow
thing.
suit to it,
the programming for it must not be that intense or that big, because
obviously you've had
such a
Fruit
basic
Ninja,
game.
You've had Angry
no one knows
Birds.
what Fruit Ninja is.
Yeah, Fruit Ninja was one of the popular ones.
Alright, oh yeah, Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja, you had Angry Birds. You had lots of other stuff as well,
Candy Crush, of course.
Candy Crush. Oh wow, Candy Crush was terrible. Out of all of them, Candy Crush was worst. Bejeweled so badly.
It is Bejeweled, man. Just with candy and different challenges. Always pops up trying to make me pay for it. I'm like, no, I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying money for that. But no. Yeah, I think, as I was saying before, I think that's kind of a 1 in 100 chance. To be honest, has Notch made another good game that has really been that kind of good, other than Minecraft.
No,
I mean,
not
I know
really.
some of his games that he's made, but nothing's been really like Minecraft.
Or anywhere near that.
Nowhere near. Minecraft is, I'd say, the best game in terms of like how much
Mine take off it. Anyway,
people, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk about with Ben is House of Cards.
Yeah.
The second season came out the other day. Oh,
I don't watch it, so I can't say anything about it.
Oh man, I watched the
He
first
realised it's
episode
like-
just now.
Came to me and was like,
just-
Ben, you should watch the trailer. I was like, oh, really? Because, do you know what I mean? It sounds like politics. It sounds like kind of boring
But
sort of politics.
It's not
where it's like a
something.
little kind of crappy drama about politics, but
It's really interesting. Like,
I watched the first episode where he kills the dog. I don't really think that's a spoiler, but he kills
yeah,
the dog.
'cause that's
The
the
dog,
pilot.
the dog gets killed, and already you can see that they're trying to portray a character that's like sort of
Corrupt, obviously.
no,
yeah.
not really corrupt, but just does the dirty. Like isn't
No.
afraid to do. Well, it's right. It was right to kill the dog, though.
Well,
If the dog's,
yeah,
the dog's
well,
dying,
yeah.
it's
if
right
a
to
dog-
kill him.
Yeah.
but most people would struggle doing that. He just had no kind of expression doing it. He wasn't like, go inside, talk to
Yeah,
someone.
because he
do
doesn't
anything.
know. He doesn't. He's
It's
not really like.
he's like a cold person.
That's not his dog, is it?
But I'm just saying, sorry, but even if it's not your dog, even though it's not your dog, it's still kind of, just
Whatever.
alright, it's not my dog, therefore I can just kill it and not. Do you not think though, Dave?
Yeah, in some ways, yeah.
Do you not understand what I'm trying to say? Like, the dog's lying on the, I don't know, I think it got hit by a car, and it's dying.
I
mean,
like
so
the little.
you'd
I'm
have
not,
no
I'm
trouble
not sure what
killing
they're
the dog.
called. I'm not sure what it's called. Like
You'd
it's
have,
like where he acknowledges like the.
you'd have no
the
trouble killing a dog,
audience.
right? You just go around killing dogs.
No, I'm not Korean.
No, I'm just wow. No, but Dave, come on. What would you kill a dog if it was like that? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure people would.
I know. I would kill it, but with hesitation, obviously.
Exactly, like he had no kind of facial expression. Just like sort of got his gun out. I think he was carrying a gun on him.
No, he didn't. He snapped
when
his neck.
Oh shit!
he's a
Yeah, he
fucking
snapped his neck.
He's a congressman, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he snapped his neck. See, no one would even snap his neck. They'll try and maybe, I don't know, shoot him or something. I don't even know. I don't know. Most people
it's
just let him
mental.
die.
It's mental, honestly. It's
Yeah.
like it's one of those shows. Like I try and look at like Reddit and stuff
I hate Reddit.
for people to look at. All right, whatever. For people to look at the show, like because I kind of want to talk about this show, but I
Yeah.
got no one to talk to about it. Like, oh man, did you see this shit like that just happened? Was so crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like him doing this
Yeah.
was crazy. I've got nowhere to talk about that.
Yeah, but yeah, I suppose
I feel.
I'm going to watch it though. But a lot of the shows though, you can't really talk about it because it's quite spoilery.
Yeah, I know.
Like already what
People will send messages saying, like this happened.
But yeah, exactly. I mean, I was thinking like about you saying he's corrupt. Is that spoilery? Does that happen later on, or is it?
No,
start off with.
he does develop.
Could you give a little bit of a backstory, a blurb? Let's just say you got a house of cards.
Okay.
It's got the DVD, and on the back it's got the blurb of it. Just go and give us a little rundown, and don't be real like, don't really be real
Well,
vague.
he's a congressman. He
In America.
in America.
America. Fuck yeah. Okay, Karen, sorry.
Yeah, and he's basically he's in quite high power. He tries to get to Secretary of State. He fails.
Does he get promised it?
This is like, if people want to watch it like sincerely, I suggest like skipping forward a little bit because I will.
Really?
I will talk about the first few episodes. It's probably not spoilerish at all, but basically he wants to get into power. He does obviously corrupt things. Like if someone else got a campaign like with a different like, I don't know, health bill or education bill, he'll go and do something like to intercept that and to gain up the ranks. He's really. Oh man, it's so crazy. I just watched the first episode of the second season, and I'm not even gonna say anything, but it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy.
Is it as good as Breaking Bad for you? Or
No,
it's still good though.
it's
right?
quite good. I was watching it earlier, and I I saw in you know, like where they start the show, like I forgot what it's called, like where they start the show. Anyway,
Pilot episode.
no, like when they start the start of the episode has
intro.
the introduction. Yeah, had like a little barrel. That kind of reminded me of Breaking Bad. I don't know, whatever.
What do you mean barrel?
You know,
A barrel that holds liquid.
like how like Walt always has that.
Oh, the same similar intro to Breaking Bad.
No. Oh, don't worry. It's got in one of the
What are you on about,
scenes. In one of
barrels?
the scenes,
Talking
it's got
about
different shots of like the city, and it's got one from like a river perspective, and it's like part of a bed with a barrel on it, and like it's a marshy part, and it's got like a barrel, and it kind of reminded me of Breaking Bad.
Why?
Because barrels, you know, they use that to store the
What? So you're basically saying a
amphetamine or
barrel at
whatever.
the bottom of the swamp in House of Cards remind you of that?
It's always it's in the intro. It was in
Alright.
the intro both series. Whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Right, fine, whatever.
Really?
Conspiracy theory 101.
I skipped the Breaking Bad intro. What is
Fuck
this?
me. Oh,
What?
I was talking about in the start of House of Cards,
Yeah, I
in the
understand.
introduction,
There's
there's a
barrel.
marshy part, and it's got a barrel because it's got different shots of the city. It's got shots thing, and it's reminded me of SimCity 5. You know SimCity.
What, did you
A
mention
lot.
SimCity 5?
Oh fuck me.
Wow.
Okay.
You just said it reminded you of Breaking Bad because of
Okay.
barrels they store.
But they've got a
the
lot
meth
of
in
different
barrels.
shots. They've got a lot of different shots of the city, and they remind me of different things.
Honestly, you need to be more specific, mate. Honestly, you need to
Alright.
really be more specific.
Because there's a shot with a barrel in it, and the barrel reminds me of Breaking Bad.
Alright, okay. Oh, but yeah, no, Netflix is really good, man. £6, I think it's like
Yeah,
$10.
$10.
$10.
No, I think it's $7. I just looked at them now.
Really?
And I think what Netflix did before was they rented out DVDs, like they packaged up DVDs.
Oh, that's what Love
And when-
does. I hate it.
And when they stopped doing that, they lost like a lot of their business. But now they're worth like, I think they were worth 16 billion before, and then
16 billion?
yeah, and
Billion?
yeah, and then they dropped down to 4 billion, and then they're back up to like, I'm not sure.
Are you sure billion days, though?
Yeah, billion.
Are you sure billion, mate? Because billion's quite a bit.
Yeah,
Wow. Can you imagine making that amount of money, though?
it's crazy.
It's like, I don't even know what I'd do with it, you know?
Because they can fully resource the people that work for
Netflix.
yeah.
Do Netflix on
Like
YouTube?
they can fully think like with Facebook, they've got this massive user base, but they can't harness their money and whatsoever. Like I heard the like click per view is terrible. Like their ads, they hardly get any money for ads, and they've got obviously because they've got such a large user.
Who's the guy who
user
owns
base.
Facebook again?
Mark Zuckerberg.
You have to admit,
It's gonna
Facebook
die
is
soon.
kind of dead already, though, really. I mean, Twitter's the kind of new thing, but Twitter's been around for quite a long time. I don't really like Twitter that much. I mean, I'm starting to think maybe I just like the old stuff. Like, I still kind of use
Yeah, you can use
Facebook a
old
lot
stuff,
more. You know, I don't really like changes. I haven't got an Instagram account. What's the other one? T something.
Instagram straight flexing.
Tumblr.
Tumblr. No,
Yeah,
that's
there's-
different. That's not like I wouldn't say that's really a social media site.
Tumblr.
It's just kind of like an
MySpace was
anonymous.
absolute shit.
I guess a Tumblr is Tumblr not is a good place to talk about movies and films because I really like that. I'm not too sure
But
about you.
I listen to podcasts and they've said spoilers in the past. I've got really pissed from it because I'm really into a show, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know, they spoiled it for you. It's just like when we think it's spoiler alert worthy, that's what it's got to be. It's got to be worthy to say spoiler alert, and we'll
Oh man,
say it.
I'm really into House of Cards though. It's brilliant.
yeah. Netflix is
Netflix is amazing.
quite cheap as well, isn't it? I think they should still allow a couple more people to watch at a time. Like me and Dave share an account, and we tried to hook someone else up with our account, but they can't watch it at the same time as we're watching it. If you know,
Oh yeah.
do you understand what I mean? Like a third person can't can't, they can still go on it, like, they can still go on it when we're not on it, but, that's
one thing I kind of wanted to bring up, and it's kind of a little bit old news now, is the whole George Zimmerman thing, like
that's died.
with
It's not happening
DMX.
anymore.
Yeah, I know, but I still wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
go on, talk about
I was
it.
just thinking about it, like
This is
it's like how was a murderer kind of like a D-list celebrity?
That's a bit like
It's kind of like I don't know.
it's a bit like celebrity. That's a bit like the kind of I get not really media nowadays, but that's kind of like how is he like famous from that?
But I guess he's not famous.
Infamous, maybe.
Infamous, yeah.
I think
But
I'd really like to.
The thing about it is that in some ways, like his life is kind of ruined.
Yeah, it is. But sorry, what's this? Well, I don't even know the guy he killed. What's the guy who killed?
Killed this like
What's the
this.
kid? What's the kid
I
called?
don't know.
Wasn't even a kid, I don't think. But no, the media
Yeah,
portrayed it really badly. That they put a picture of him up in
yeah.
a lot.
No, but
you know.
like.
But yeah, going.
But like in a normal murder case, no one knows the murderer. The murderer doesn't get like
Yeah,
media
absolutely.
coverage like George Zimmerman.
We know
has.
about it, and
People-
we're in a different country.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? We're
I guess a lot of like
we're
thing, but
we're just thousands of miles away, and we still know about it. Pretty amazing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a lot of probably
like an old
Australians know
person.
about it. Pardon?
I said you're like an old person.
What? What did I say?
Finding it like strange about the internet.
I know. I was just saying.
I do think the internet's like amazing now. Like I was looking up something about like the deep web. Do you know what that is?
No, it's not even that old. You're right.
You know what the deep web is? I saw some really fucked up stuff in there.
What?
Like don't go on there.
Deep web.
The deep web is basically like an unfiltered, anonymous part of the web.
And
Basically, you need some way to access it.
you
And
can post
buy
anything.
there's like a lot of stuff that you can do. You can hire hitmen on there.
Wow.
You can buy drugs. Like I was on the thing.
Why were you on there?
Just because I was like interested. Like I looked up this like fact thing about it. And
Hire
then,
hitmen
and then you can do stuff like there's this really I don't even want to say it on here, but there's
get
like,
a gigolo.
no, it's like really fucked up stuff.
Yeah. So I've seen an elephant getting fisted in the bumhole.
Why?
Because that's how they make them ejaculate. That's how they sample.
What?
That's how they sample their
What?
sperm. I'm not even joking, trust.
Oh yeah, you're a big fucking troll, Ben.
I'm
That's
not a
fine.
troll. That's true.
What? You fisted an elephant?
Their penises are too delicate to masturbate, so they have to. The only pleasure they get is from being fisted. And seriously,
What?
honestly, it's like this Asian guy, and it was legit. It wasn't like a sort of like a porn thing. Or who would be into that? Like I was just about to say, like for people that are into that shit, I was like, who would actually be into that? But yeah, it was like there were
Ganesh.
they were they were literally collecting the
shit.
sperm, the elephant
I hope
sperm.
no, like I'm not sure. I feel like I hope no Sikh people watch this show.
We had tons of people from different around the world. It's amazing, like how many like different kind of people that are watching, like or listening, shall I say,
Were watching.
were watching. Yeah, because we had people from like Romania, and we had people from
Southern
all
America. I think.
all kinds of places.
Southern America.
Yeah, we had Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah. Canada's not that amazing. No offense to the Canadians, but it's pretty
I
crazy.
like Canadians.
Yeah, Canadians. I was talking to someone and they're Canadian, and I said that kind of thing about how they tend to say
Oot and a bit.
oot and a boot,
Oh.
and they tend to say out like that, don't they? The word
Yeah.
out, they kind
Yeah.
of say oot.
Out.
Yeah, out.
I
Yeah,
know,
That's it,
no,
that's
it's
it.
strange.
That's it. It's not completely like oot. It's like oot. It's not. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with
That-
Scottish, but I promise
And a
you,
boot.
on How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah,
The
fucking.
that's not Canadian.
No,
But yeah,
no, I know that's Scottish.
but no, the on How I Met Your Mother, the Canadian woman I think she's called R something.
Yeah, but
She's really fit.
you got a lot of people from a lot of different
Yeah,
areas.
I understand.
Like, I was
I said
watching
to
this
this-
video about this guy, and he was talking about how like accents are like totally different around America. Like you got like people from Boston.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Boston.
obviously, you got general areas as well,
Boston.
like
Yeah.
like Western and North Midwestern.
Get my goddamn law.
Widmest. Oh fucking hell! I can't talk to them.
But yeah, no, honestly, there's different kinds of accents. Like, I was talking to this person, and they like got really mad at me because I was saying about how Canadians
But
say
that's obviously stereotypes.
It is stereotypes,
You shouldn't ever get offended by stereotypes.
I have to admit, I get a bit annoyed when people try and
Yeah.
kind of imitate English
Yeah,
people
like,
because
oi, governor.
oi, gov. It's all it's either
Yeah, I
this
know, yeah.
really posh, or it's like
Or it's like medieval.
it's like yeah,
It's
no, it's not really
medieval,
medieval.
or like
It's
Cockney.
like Cockney, yeah, London
Cockney
Cockney.
or
What
medieval.
governor are you doing? I've really
Yeah,
can't do it.
yeah.
But it's like really kind of like that, or it's like really kind of. Do you want a cup of tea? That's how. Honestly, that is exactly how
yeah.
Americans do it. Like,
Yeah, I guess that does say
but I
a
even
lot about
I don't
us.
even realise like how we're pronouncing it wrong. Because for me, I feel like I'm pronouncing my words
Yeah.
correctly. Like,
It's because if you notice, Americans, well, I'm not saying like they pronounce it wrong,
But-
but they go, the way they say R, it's like R.
R. Yeah, that's
They
actually
go
really
R.
good. R. We would say R.
Get in my car.
Get in my car. We'll just
They
say
don't
car.
go car.
Yeah, we'll just say car. That's a
Car.
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 Get in my car.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Carl. You're better than this to me, but listen, as well, like, for instance, God. We say, like, we pronounce it God. They go,
God.
oh my God.
God.
They say
No,
it like
that
an A.
sounds like
They say it like an A, don't they? They say it's like
God.
God. They say it like
Yeah,
A.
their vowels are weird, man. I personally think that
Let's not diss Americans. We're not dissing the
No, no,
Americans,
no.
but I'm just saying.
I like the way
makes
they
me-
talk. I like the way
I
they
like
talk.
it. I like it.
I like their enthusiasm. It's cute.
It is.
No.
They're like they're quite.
That
I remember
sounds
the
so,
first time.
condescending.
I remember the first time I actually heard like Americans in real life, and not on just like a TV show. And I think it was in Italy, and like these Americans, they were so enthusiastic, weren't they?
Yeah, I know.
And like one of the things that I found is they didn't really understand sarcasm
Yeah,
as
they
well.
really don't.
Maybe that's
No,
that's.
I think that's the difference between like the humour that we have and kind of, because their humour is a little bit like a bit like slapstick, like
Yeah,
oh ha ha, you shat in my
I don't say
letterbox.
they say chat, but no.
you
Right.
did something like
Yeah,
our humour is more like
yeah.
not I'm not
Is that actual real though? Because
yeah.
You
'Cause
say
if
quite
you
a lot
watch
of time.
something like Friends and you watch IT Crowd, you'll see like the difference.
Oh my days, IT Crowd is so good.
IT
No, but
Crowd.
sarcasm.
If you are American out there,
There's this really funny thing that David showed me,
Watch
and
IT
it was
Crowd.
just a bit sarcasm, and it made me laugh so hard. That thing with that guy.
oh yeah, well yeah.
Do you want to explain
There
it?
was just there was a picture and it was captioned like, "Oh right," like it's like this. Oh, don't worry. It's
Please
like,
just say it.
it's like this stupid stupid guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
He had a tiny car on his head, and he was like, "Oh, this is what happened at my hen do, was it? Stag do?"
And then the person commented was like, "Oh yeah, you're doing this, but at what cost?"
Yeah, it's
And
like,
they-
fucking hell, you're doing this. What's his name? Like, Kev.
whatever.
Doing this Kev, but at what cost? Because, yeah, basically stag do is what you do before your wedding, but, you know, usually...
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, before you wed.
But it was, like, so jokes. I was actually bursting laughter, like... You have to actually see it to actually find it funny, because, like, he had, like, a scratch on his head, and, oh my days, it's actually so...
I feel as if the
So
internet
jokes.
is kind of smart and really, really stupid at the same time. Don't
Yeah,
you think?
you get people in the comments that just, like, say shit
So
that you
fucking
think...
stupid.
Are they purposely saying that to
Yeah,
get...
I know. Like,
To
no,
just to troll?
but I sometimes think this person has to be a troll or
Absolutely,
really
like-
fucking stupid.
Yeah. Like,
I used to think, sometimes I think it's like 50-50 thing. This person
Yeah.
either has to be a major troll.
because even you think even they might be young, they might just be like, you know, like I don't know, 8. But even some of the shit they say is just so crazy. You wouldn't think of 8. Some of the shit they say is so crazy that it's like this wasn't even done by an 8-year-old.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, like, do you know what I mean? Like, an 8-year-old has still got a brain.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Still...
I saw this troll on Facebook. I think it was like,
Oh.
it was like,
have you ever trolled before? Really quick.
I only troll people if it's intelligent and.
I never ever dislike a video.
Yeah, I've never ever disliked a video unless it's been openly offensive.
If it's like racist or if it's a video that say if it's like Justin Bieber dies. No offense to the Justin Bieber fans out there, the 1%, the 1% of people, but you understand what I mean. If it's something like Justin Bieber dies and you're expected to go there, and not even if you don't like Justin Bieber or like him, you're expecting to see that, and it's just got a picture of Justin Bieber with like a Photoshop knife through him. It's just like, this is complete fake,
Yeah.
Or like
I saw this psychotic post, like, we really don't want to like piss around with Justin Bieber fans because they're like psychotic.
Yeah.
Like, I saw this post like, being a fan of Justin is like being married to Justin.
Yeah, well, they cut themselves because it is a bit of weed. So weed is, to me anyway, I think weed is equivalent to alcohol, and it's not as it's actually.
Let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that.
Another thing that happened in the duration, actually, while I was not on the topic of weed or
go on
420,
what 420? What are you on about?
Anyway,
tell them the news, boy.
I wanted to talk about the Ken Ham and Bill Nye creationist debate.
Oh yeah, come on, let's do this. I wanted to say a couple of things. I've really thought hard about the debate. I've come to a conclusion, and I'm going to try and be as non-biased as I possibly can. Right? I don't think religious people should debate with non-religious people or atheists, because religious people believe in things that are just way too kind of, I have to say it non-offensive, not really trying to offend anyone. They believe in stuff like magical and miracles and stuff, and atheists believe in science and logic.
Yeah.
This is how this happened, this is how we did this, So that's why I think they shouldn't argue.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
But I have to admit, there's some stuff that they say.
But, like,
there's some stuff that they say.
Try not to offend, like, anyone.
Yeah, we're trying to be...
I'm just going to say this. Basically, you can't argue because there are different factors. I mean, you could say outrightly that because Bill Nye, not Bill Nye, Ken Ham's basically trying to say that there's no kind of, like, miracle to it. It happened because there's always this science, like...
Can you give them a really quick backstory to what this actually is that we're talking about?
Alright, yeah. Basically, Bill Nye and Ken Ham had a debate. I'm not sure what hall.
15 million people watch it live.
You can see 15.
15 million people.
You can see it on YouTube.
That's one of the...
If you type in Ken Ham, Bill Nye debate, it'll come up first. Anyway.
Great debate.
It's a brilliant debate, yeah.
Carry on, sorry,
I think it can be pretty much summarised in like one statement that Bill said, like something like, basically all you've done tonight is try to fit your thoughts into reality. You need to stop pretending about this, and I'm not sure what his exact quote, but basically I felt as if Ken Ham was like, he did say some good stuff, but I just felt like he tried to refute what science had to offer. Yeah, like rather than
just completely ignoring it. Stuff like
carbon dating.
What do you say about how the flood caused the Grand Canyon? And then, what was he like? It's like, well, no, because there was no fossils found at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, like there was no fossils found swimming up.
Or there was something
you could find. Even Bill Nye said that even if you could find like one fossil to prove that could happen.
But even like I think it was something to do with the stone as well. Like there was something that just kind of sort of shattered that. And there's quite a lot of stuff that kind of factors in. But at the end of the day, I have to admit, there's quite a lot of stuff you could argue about to prove that it's not real or whatever, and there's quite a lot of stuff to prove that it is real, But at the end of the day, one side goes off logic and science, while the other goes off kind of...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What?
Don't say that, man. Cause,
Don't
like,
say what? It is logic and science. People. What do you think? Do you think it's actually possible what religious people believe in? Do you think that's actually possible?
I don't think that's
no,
possible.
It's not possible.
I just wanted to say thing because
what I'm saying isn't biased at all.
you'll say one side is logic and science. I guess they're both science.
They're not science because
it is.
How is it possible?
It is. It is science, Ben.
But how is it possible for that to happen?
I guess not. Basically, Ken Ham is trying to not prove. I don't know how to say, but trying to say that religion is science in some ways. That this creation model can fit into
being
what
never
happened.
born isn't actually possible. I don't think never being born isn't.
Well, you
possible.
don't know, do you?
How do I not know? That's not possible. How can you never be born? You have to be born at one point.
Basically, it's like, alright.
Can you explain my point? Because I know you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Religious people shouldn't argue with atheists, and atheists.
I think it's different in some ways.
Because religious people.
Oh, the worst part of the debate was the pictures, though.
Oh,
did you see the pictures?
I saw some of the pictures.
Like some smart motherfuckers just like holding up signs like, yeah, you'll move, atheists. Kind of. I
think there was another one which was like, if God
how can you prove God, Ben, if there's a sunset?
Yeah, stuff like that. That's really kind of pretty jokes.
Because as much as like I'm gonna try and stay biased, but you know, there's a lot of factors. Anyway,
it is a lot of factors. I was reading up on it, and there was an amazing post on Yahoo about it, saying that at the end of the day, the Bible is a book that's been translated like hundreds or thousands and thousands of years into different languages and different people, and it wasn't even made by God. It was made by man.
Well, no, it wasn't made by God.
Well, how could it be made by God?
Because God inspired them to write that.
But the men are still writing the book, though. I could just say, I'm going to write a book. Hey guys, this was inspired by God. That's what George Bush did in like, I don't know, one of the wars that he got into. Like, oh yeah, I got a kind of feeling from God. That's exactly what he said. I think he shouldn't have done that because, you know. But no, I don't think you should bring in religion into politics either. That's just another thing that's just like sort of crazy because there's people who worship onions.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
know, yeah.
There's people that worship onions and stuff, so you shouldn't be bringing religion to thingy, but yeah.
I know.
Sorry.
I respect your beliefs, but not your beliefs, just people's beliefs.
Yeah, I respect people's beliefs.
I think in some ways religion is kind of like your genitalia.
What the fuck? Sorry.
No.
Listen, David's book of quotes. First one, guys. Religion is like genitalia.
But it's true. You haven't listened. You haven't listened to my.
If you want to show your religion,
analogy,
whip out your genitalia.
You shouldn't get your genitalia out in public. You shouldn't force your genitalia upon other people.
That's like rape. Look at my dick.
Come on, Ben.
Yeah, no, you have to admit it's funny.
No,
it's funny. You just said religion's like genitalia.
Yeah, but you shouldn't force. Wow. You shouldn't force it. You shouldn't get it out in public, etc., etc.
That's definitely going up there, man. What you just said.
You shouldn't.
But I understand.
You shouldn't show it to other people.
Well, you know, sometimes the religion actually tells them to go out, and that's why I'm not too keen on Jehovah's Witnesses, like knocking on the door.
Clamming in your window.
No, but yeah, I think yeah. Sorry if I think I haven't. Sorry if David's offended anyone.
Someone.
I'm joking. I've probably offended some people, but listen. At the end of the day, we're not a news show completely. On a news.
Fucking are.
We're not a news show. We're not like BBC One or something like that.
What do you mean?
Or Philip DeFranco, where we literally just go, oh, here's the news. We're a podcast. We share our opinions and views and stuff. Yeah. So I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to say my mind, okay?
Don't like it and you can get it out.
No, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
I just noticed something on the bottom of Audacity.
What?
Disk space remains for recording 69 hours. LOL.
What?
Look, recording 69 hours.
Disk space remains 69 hours.
69.
What is that? Alright, yeah. Ha ha ha. Alright. Oh shit, we haven't even plugged the battery in. We'll do that later. Let it die down. Do you always do that?
No, I never do.
What, when you've got your laptop and you haven't got the charger in, you just
never.
Let it fall down to about 17% and then do the little run for the charger.
No, because it'll start beeping in a minute, won't it?
It's 43%.
Nah, whatever.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Swiftly on,
yeah. What? But no, religion is difficult topic.
It's a controversial topic.
It's huge, to be honest. But that's why me and David, let's just say I'm a Christian, David's atheist, or I'm an atheist and David's Christian, and we argue about it. I don't know shit compared to these guys who were...
Yeah.
They are, like, educated. What was one of them, like, a scientist, and the other one was, like, went to, like, probably minister, or probably went to university, or, I don't know, Bible college, or whatever. People that do, do you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing. That's why it's a little bit interesting. But that's my kind of view on it. How they shouldn't really argue. It was interesting though. 15 million people. 15 million people.
That's a lot of people.
But that's live. Like, that's not even afterwards.
Yeah.
That's not even afterwards. That's at that.
Try to get a stream on Twitch with 15 million people. Even 15 people.
You'll be making that money.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh. No, I think we've had a good podcast so far.
Yeah, so that's good.
Almost.
Do you want to end it here? Because...
Yeah, we can end it. Yeah, we can end it roughly here.
Sorry we haven't really talked about any gaming stuff. We just wanted to share some views on what's happened. I mean, we're still in the process of, like, you know, renovating. Thanks for the...
Book of quotes quickly.
Thanks.
I just want to quickly... Religion is like genitalia.
Yeah, well, it is, isn't it?
That is saying in there. Okay, so yeah, this has been the Talking Progress podcast. Actually, I want to quickly say a few stuff about the podcast real quick.
Yeah.
We'll probably do one this Saturday.
Yeah, thanks for doing it, like, afterwards. Actually, do you want to make a separate video and put it out earlier?
No, we'll probably put this one out, because it's like kind of update to why we haven't actually been...
This is recording from the...
I know.
From the thing, because I see a little bit of a... I doubt that's anything. Anyway.
Thank you guys for listening or watching. If you really got nothing to do and you're watching this, like watching just our logo and picture, but I suggest listening to it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, like, or even dislike if you dislike the video. Because then hopefully they will never come back and dislike. That's what, you know. But yeah. Want to say a few words?
What are you talking about?
Want to say a few words, last words?
Thank you everyone for the feedback on last week's podcast. I think we got a few likes, good like ratio to the
10%,
amount of people.
10%.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good ratio. Anyway, thank you.
Last few words quickly. Religion is like genitalia.
It's not that funny.
Okay, bye-bye. Anyway. Bye-bye, guys.